If you have a Shih Tzu and feel like he doesn't listen to you, doesn't obey, or simply does whatever he wants, then you need to know the techniques I'm about to show you. What I'm going to share here is not just any generic training method, but rather the 6 most modern and effective techniques in the world, developed by the best trainers and proven to truly work. Many people believe that training a Shih Tzu is nearly impossible because this breed has an independent and stubborn personality. But the truth is, they are extremely intelligent and learn quickly when you use the right approach. Imagine your Shih Tzu understanding commands like sit, stay, and come naturally, without you having to repeat them 1,000 times. Or even better, a well-behaved dog that goes potty in the right place, doesn't destroy furniture, and knows when it's time to play and when it's time to rest. Sounds like a dream? It's not. With the right techniques, this can become a reality for any owner. Now, before we start, I want you to carefully analyze each of these techniques because not all of them may fit your lifestyle. Some require more time and patience, while others are ideal for those with a busy routine. However, all of them are designed to be applied in a simple and effective way. The most important thing is to find the strategy that makes the most sense for you and your Shih Tzu because that's the key to a successful training process. And here's something important. What you're about to learn can completely transform your relationship with your dog. So, tell me in the comments, what's your biggest challenge with your Shih Tzu right now? I want to help you with the best content possible. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because this video is going to show you the path to a more obedient and happy Shih Tzu. Now, let's get straight to the techniques. Positive reinforcement. If there's one technique that truly makes a difference in Shih Tzu training, it's intelligent positive reinforcement. But here's the secret that almost no one tells you: it's not enough to just give treats randomly. The real power of this method lies in the way you reward your dog, and that's what determines whether he will learn quickly or get confused. The best trainers in the world follow a very precise strategy to ensure that the dog correctly associates the desired behavior with the reward, and today you're going to learn exactly how to do that with your Shih Tzu. The first thing you need to understand is that timing is everything. Every time your dog does something right, you must mark that behavior instantly by using a specific word like "good job," or a sound, such as a clicker click. This small detail tells your dog, "What you just did was amazing, and I want you to do it again." But be careful, if you take too long to reinforce the behavior, your dog might not understand exactly what he did right, reducing the effectiveness of the training. After marking the behavior, the reward must be immediate. That means as soon as your Shih Tzu obeys, you should deliver the treat or affection without hesitation. This simple detail can increase learning speed by up to 70% because it creates a direct connection between behavior and reward. Now, to prevent your dog from becoming dependent on treats alone, the ideal approach is to vary the rewards. Sometimes, give an irresistible treat. Other times, give a belly rub or even his favorite toy. This variation keeps your dog interested and motivated to obey, without knowing exactly what the next reward will be. This approach creates an amazing effect. Your dog starts wanting to get it right because he understands that following commands brings rewards. He will pay more attention to you, and over time, the commands will become natural, without the need for constant treats. And here's the most surprising part: positive reinforcement not only teaches new behaviors but also strengthens your bond, making your Shih Tzu trust you more and be even happier by your side. Now that you've mastered this powerful technique, get ready for the next strategy, which will further enhance results and make your dog's learning process even easier and more intuitive. Positive association. If you want your Shih Tzu to learn quickly and happily, you need to understand the power of positive association. This breed is extremely sensitive and forms emotional connections with everything around them. This means that if they have good experiences during training, they will love learning with you. But if the process is stressful or confusing, they may shut down and resist training. The key to success is simple: make sure your dog associates each command with something positive. And that's exactly what the world's best trainers do. The most effective way to apply this technique is to always associate commands with an immediate reward. For example, when teaching the sit command, as soon as your Shih Tzu obeys, you should enthusiastically praise them and offer a treat. This positive reinforcement helps them understand that obeying brings benefits. Over time, They will start sitting automatically just because they know it leads to a positive response from you. But be careful, the timing between the command and the reward must be short. If you delay giving the treat or praising them, they might not understand that the command led to the reward. Another essential point is to avoid yelling or excessive scolding. When a Shih Tzu feels fear or frustration, they create negative associations and may even start avoiding you. Many owners believe that shouting makes a dog obey, but in reality, it causes insecurity and can make them react oppositely, ignoring commands or even becoming more stubborn. Instead, the best approach is to correct calmly and always reinforce what they do right. And here's one of the most powerful secrets of training: the golden word. This is a keyword you always say in the same tone of voice to create consistency. It can be "good job," "awesome," or anything else that works for you. The important thing is that your dog associates this word with a success moment, making learning even easier. This small detail transforms training into a fun game and creates an environment where your dog feels motivated to cooperate. Short and efficient training sessions. Many people believe that training a Shih Tzu requires spending hours practicing, but this is one of the biggest mistakes an owner can make. Contrary to popular belief, the best trainers in the world use an extremely efficient method that only takes 5 to 10 minutes per session. That's because dogs, especially Shih Tzus, have short attention spans and can quickly lose interest if training sessions are too long. The key to fast and effective learning is to keep training short, strategic, and fun. The ideal approach is to train 2 to 3 times a day, always at specific times. For example, a great strategy is to train before meals. At that moment, your Shih Tzu will be more focused and motivated because they know food is coming right after. Plus, training before meals allows you to use part of their regular kibble as a reward, preventing excessive treats. Another excellent time is after light playtime, when they have burned off some energy and are more focused. Another secret of professional trainers is to always end the training session on a positive note. This means the last thing your dog does in training should be something they already know or something very easy to get right. When they finish the session successfully, they feel motivated for the next one and associate learning with something positive. If training ends with something difficult or frustrating, your dog may lose interest in the next session. This approach prevents your Shih Tzu from getting tired or bored and makes learning happen naturally and continuously. The most interesting part is that instead of training for hours and seeing your dog lose motivation, you start teaching commands in a quick and efficient way, and they learn much faster than you might expect. Body language. Have you noticed how your Shih Tzu seems to understand certain things without you saying a single word? This happens because dogs don't rely on our speech to interpret the world. While you might think you're explaining something with words, your Shih Tzu is actually paying much more attention to your gestures, posture, and facial expressions. And that's exactly why understanding body language is one of the biggest secrets to effective training. If you learn to use your body in the right way, you'll notice that your dog responds much better to your commands. A very common mistake owners make is using contradictory gestures without realizing it. For example, you say no when your dog does something wrong, but at the same time, you're laughing or speaking in a loving tone. To your Shih Tzu, this is extremely confusing. He may interpret that it's not a mistake, since you seem happy. Ideally, your actions should be consistent with what you want to teach. If you're correcting a behavior, maintain a firm tone and avoid any gesture or expression that sends a different message. Another essential point is the way you use your facial expressions. Your Shih Tzu is a master at noticing micro-expressions and small details on your face. If you want to reinforce a command, try adopting a firm and determined expression when speaking. This makes your dog understand that you're serious. Similarly, when he gets something right, a genuine smile and a loving gaze help reinforce the positive association. Small details like these make all the difference in learning. Moreover, the way you approach your Shih Tzu can greatly influence how he responds to commands. For example, when calling your dog to come to you, it's more effective if you squat down to his level rather than standing and leaning forward, which can seem intimidating. Approach slowly and with an open posture to convey confidence. This makes the come command much more natural and avoids hesitation due to insecurity. When you master the power of body language, communication with your dog becomes much clearer and more intuitive, creating a stronger bond between you. Perfect routine. If you want your Shih Tzu to learn quickly and without stress, you need to understand a secret that the world's best trainers already know: dogs love predictability. This means that the more organized and consistent your dog's routine is, the easier it will be for him to understand what is expected of him. Many owners think that dogs just learn on the fly, but the truth is that effective training depends on a well-defined structure. When your Shih Tzu knows exactly what will happen throughout the day, he feels more secure and learns much more easily. The first step in creating this predictability is setting fixed times for the most important activities, such as meals, walks, and training. When these things happen at the same time each day, your dog starts to anticipate and mentally prepare for each one. This makes him more receptive to learning, as he knows when it's the right time to play, rest, or focus. Additionally, a well-structured routine helps prevent undesirable behaviors, like anxiety and stubbornness, because your dog feels he has more control over what happens around him. Another essential technique within this method is how you structure the training sessions. Always start with commands he already knows to reinforce confidence and ensure he gets into the right rhythm. Then, gradually introduce new lessons without rushing. This makes learning natural and prevents him from getting frustrated or losing interest. Here's a powerful secret: if something isn't working, take a step back and reinforce the previous commands. Often, when a dog struggles with a new command, it's because the foundation isn't solid enough yet. Reviewing and strengthening what he already knows creates a bridge for him to understand the upcoming challenges more easily. Smart reward. Many dog owners believe that the only way to teach a Shih Tzu is by offering treats all the time, but this is a mistake that can lead to an unexpected problem: a dog that only obeys when it sees food. To avoid this, the world's best trainers use a method known as the Smart Reward System, which teaches your dog to obey naturally without depending on treats. This system transforms the reward into a true strategic incentive, making learning much more solid and long-lasting. The first step is to reward every time your dog gets something right. In the beginning, your Shih Tzu needs to understand that following a command brings a positive consequence. This means that whenever he obeys, you should offer something he really enjoys, whether it's a treat, a pat, or enthusiastic praise. This continuous reinforcement creates a clear association in his mind: obeying is good, and it's worth it. But here's the big secret: over time, you should gradually reduce the frequency of rewards. If he used to receive a treat every time he got it right, now you can start alternating with other forms of reward, such as a head scratch, an excited tone of voice, or even a special playtime. This variation prevents your dog from depending solely on food to respond to commands and ensures he continues to obey due to the positive relationship created between you. Another powerful trick within this technique is the surprise super reward. Occasionally, when he obeys exceptionally well or overcomes a challenge, offer something truly special, like a new toy, a different walk, or extra playtime with you. This keeps your Shih Tzu's motivation high, as he never knows when a big surprise might happen. This strategy is used by the best trainers in the world to prevent the dog from falling into a routine and losing interest in training. With this system, your Shih Tzu learns to obey for the joy of it, not just because he expects a treat. This creates much more reliable and spontaneous behavior, making him respond to commands even when there's no visible reward. Now, you have the 6 most modern and effective techniques at your disposal to easily and enjoyably transform your Shih Tzu's behavior. With these strategies, you not only teach your dog to obey, but you also strengthen the bond between you, making every interaction more harmonious and special. Imagine how amazing it will be to have a Shih Tzu that understands what you say, responds to commands with joy, and behaves well in any situation, whether at home, on walks, or even at the vet. This isn't just a dream, it's totally possible, and the best part, it's simple and stress-free. Now, think about how your routine could improve. No more excessive jumping, barking out of turn, or disobedience. Instead, you'll have a dog that learns quickly because he feels motivated and happy to train with you. The secret is in consistent repetition and the smart use of rewards, making each learning experience natural and lasting. And the best part? These techniques don't require hours of exhausting training. With just a few minutes a day, you'll see incredible and long-lasting results. But here's an essential detail: success depends on your action. Now that you know the way, it's time to put it into practice. Don't wait, start today. Choose one of the techniques and test it with your Shih Tzu, observe how he responds, and gradually combine all the strategies to maximize the results. You'll be amazed at how quickly your pet evolves. And of course, I want to know, which of these techniques did you like the most? Tell me in the comments which one you'll try first. If this content helped you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing tips on how to understand and educate your Shih Tzu in the best way. Share this video with other owners who also want a happy, obedient dog. See you in the next content. And until then, enjoy every moment with your best four-legged friend.